The best affordable villas in Bali, Indonesia. Let's go. So you're not gonna believe this, but we booked a villa in Bali for only $11 per night, and it had a swimming pool. In this video, we're gonna share with you the top 5 best affordable villas to book in Bali, Indonesia. Let's go.
I know how you feel. It can get so overwhelming to choose an accommodation in Bali. There's just so many options, from villas to hotels to Airbnbs to resorts. So it's a good thing that you found this video. We stayed in Bali for a whole month and all we did was villa hopping.
Hi guys, my name is Angelica Wanders.
And I'm Eileen Wanders, and on this channel we create budget travel guides all around the world.
We've been to about 20 countries in the past few years, and what makes us different is that we don't spend too much money. We want to prove to you guys that travel does not have to be expensive.
So if you want to know the secrets and the travel hacks on how to save money when traveling, how to make money when traveling, how to book cheap flights, cheap hotels, then this is the channel for you.
So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that little notification bell so that you will be updated the next time we upload another video. Now enough of us blabbering around, it's time to start with the top 5 best affordable villas to book in Bali.
Let's go ahead and start off with number 5.
Villa number 5 on our list is called Bamboo Eco Suites, which is a unique and eco-friendly Airbnb allowing guests to reconnect with nature. Although it's a 20-minute drive from Ubud Center, I would even say that that's one of the benefits of this place. It's away from all the hustle and bustle of Ubud, the traffic, the motorbikes, and it's just much more quiet in this area. Just look at this, the place is really in the front of the rice fields. And the architecture of the place was just so beautiful. Based on the name Bamboo Eco Suites, villa was constructed primarily using bamboo. The bed was made of bamboo, the cabinets, the tables, the chairs, the counter, and other pieces of furniture around the place. Especially with the view, you really get that natural feeling of living in the middle of a forest. The room itself was really nice. It was spacious, air-conditioned, with a huge king bed, and let me tell you, this was probably the most comfortable bed I've ever slept in my entire life. The bathroom was aesthetic as well. Even the towel rack and the clothes rack were made of bamboo. I'm really impressed that they stuck with their concept. It had a cute shower design with rocks on the floor, and the shower head was made of bamboo as well. There was hot and cold shower, and they even provided shampoo and shower gel. Last but not least, you gotta have that stone sink. Although the Airbnb does not offer free breakfast, it did have a shared kitchen with pretty much all basic kitchen necessities. You got your cooking equipment, eating utensils, and it was all pretty well equipped. The only thing we needed to buy were ingredients to cook. Just make sure you clean up after you go.
Are you a new hire here? You're so hardworking, even on a Saturday. I'll talk to the owner of this place, okay? I'll ask them to give you a raise. Please do the pool next time, okay? Thank you.
Again, the architecture of the whole place was just so nice, and for $11 per night, this is a no-brainer. It's a total steal for me. We stayed here for 1 whole week, but I might even say that I would book it for a whole month. It's cheap, it's got a kitchen, Wi-Fi, hot and cold shower, you got a pool, and let me tell you, you're gonna sleep really, really well with that bed. Our fourth villa choice is called Penida Krusty Hill, which is based at Nusa Penida. It's your own private villa for only, wait for it, $9. Yes, $9 and you can get your own private villa. The whole place was so pretty, and look how spacious it was inside. The room has air conditioning, you also get your own veranda with some outdoor seating, and this is also where they serve free breakfast and tea every morning. The bathroom was pretty basic, nothing too fancy, but for less than $10 per night, you can't really ask for too much anyway. Bali is really known for its affordable accommodations, and if we book something like this in another country, we would probably spend about 4 to 5 times the price. So if you're in Bali, take advantage of the prices and get yourself a really nice villa because there are lots of them. Also, just a side note, Nusa Penida is not on the mainland of Bali. It's a completely different island, and if you ever do go to Bali, I would highly suggest taking a side trip here. Check this out. So now you see how beautiful Nusa Penida is, so make sure you check out Penida Krusty Hill, which is number 4 on our list. If you're looking for a healing getaway, a place where you can unwind, recharge, and embrace serenity, then Pangkung Charik Villas is the place for you. Trust me, the moment we walked into this healing sanctuary, we felt at peace. Every nook and cranny of this place was designed to nurture your mind, body, and spirit. And our villa was so beautiful. The first thing I thought of when we walked into our villa was the fact that it smelled so good. It smelled fresh. I don't know how to explain this, but it had this very subtle floral, foresty, nature kind of smell, and for some reason the smell made it more peaceful than it already was. The room had Wi-Fi, air conditioning, a TV, some bathrobes, and as a bonus, they even provided a bowl of fresh fruits. Now we noticed there were 2 doors inside the room. One of them led to a mini kitchen where we had a sink, a mini fridge, some coffee and tea, and eating utensils. And through the other door was, of course, the bathroom. It was very minimalist, the colors were neutral, and it was just my type. Everyone knows I'm a sucker for natural lighting, and you all know that I do love my stone sinks. Aside from that, they also provide free shampoo, soap, and basic toiletries for all their guests. Each villa has its own veranda, and you can just sit outside, enjoy your tea while looking out at the garden. It's just proof that they really designed the villa for you to reconnect with nature.
Cheers, amiga.
Cheers, amiga. So, spill the tea.
The tea is hot today.
Oh my god, what?
The tea is hot.
To our surprise, Pangkung Charik Villas wasn't simply an Airbnb where you can just self-check in and check out. It actually had a 24/7 staff along with an in-house restaurant. I could even say it was like a mini resort rather than an Airbnb. They had a beautiful infinity pool overlooking the garden, which is free to use for all their check-in guests. But not only that, they also provide the option of a floating breakfast at an additional cost. Overall, our stay here was really calm and serene, and they call it the healing sanctuary of the soul for a reason. Pangkung Charik Villas really makes you feel a part of nature, not separate from it. That was villa number 3. Now let's move on to villa number 2. De Alas is a 2-story, 2-bedroom villa, good for 4 packs in total. Every guest who books this villa gets a private swimming pool and a private garden. All of this for only $99, good for 4 persons, inclusive of breakfast, good for 4. The bedroom really gives off this dreamy rustic vibe, and we really love the bed nets because it makes it seem a little more fairy tale-like. And of course, to keep away any mosquitoes, if any. The second floor bedroom actually has its own balcony with outdoor seating, which gives you the perfect blend of comfort and nature. As I said, you get your own private swimming pool along with a private garden, so it would be really good to book this with some family or friends who want their privacy. You also get your own fully equipped kitchen, so if you guys decide you want to cook your own food or have a barbecue night, you can do so here in the open-air living room. But my favorite part of the villa was actually the bathroom. Although the bathroom is not necessarily en suite, I think that's the beauty of it. It's an open-air bathroom that really connects you with nature. The shower looks really cute, the toilet looks aesthetic, and of course, the bathtub was made of stone. Plus a bonus, they even give the option of preparing a floral bath for their guests. The design of the whole villa is really charming, but it gets even better. Just a few steps outside of the villa is their family restaurant, De Alas Warung, which is actually quite popular for tourists in Tegalalang. But this isn't just your typical restaurant. This is a whole experience. They have an infinity pool which is free to use for all restaurant customers. They have lots of different Instagrammable photo spots, a zip line, including the famous Bali swing. They have lots of different dining areas with a beautiful view, and what's amazing is that they even have their own private rice terraces. Imagine all of this just a few steps outside of your villa. So when booking this Airbnb, you kind of get the best of both worlds. And just a side note, let me just say that the food at the restaurant was amazing. They have a mix of local and international cuisines, and I would definitely rate the food 5 stars. Check out the food we ate. De Alas and De Alas Warung restaurant is owned by Miss Chitra Dewi and her family. She was an amazing host, very hands-on, and they treat their guests like VIPs. The service was amazing, and I can't express enough how much I would recommend this Airbnb villa to everyone.
Hello!
Hello, my name is Mary. Welcome. Sorry. Hello, my name is Mary. Looking forward to welcome you at Rumah The Alas and The Alas Warung Ubud, Bali.
The entire experience was perfect. I mean, the ratings itself just prove how incredible your experience will be. So no hesitation for this one, just book it. So that was villa number 2, finally for number 1. Now, before I go on to our last villa of the day, let me just say that there were so many villas that we loved in Bali. So instead of me giving you one last villa, I'm gonna give you 2 more. Because there's a bonus villa that I really want to share with you guys. So please stick until the end of this video because that bonus villa is our favorite. But before that, let's see our first last villa of the day. Are you guys up for an adventure? Because villa number 1 is probably the most unique Airbnb that we've ever booked in our lives. And if you're brave enough to book something like this, then it's an experience you will never forget. Villa number 1 is called Firefly Eco Lodge, and it's based right in the heart of the rice fields, just minutes away from central Ubud. Many of you have probably seen this villa before because it was actually featured on the Netflix show The World's Most Amazing Vacation Rentals, and in my opinion, they definitely live up to that name. This Airbnb is a woven bamboo bird's nest, and in order to get to your room, you have to climb up a steep bamboo ladder to your woven basket where you will have a nice cozy bed with a view of the rice fields. Also, just a side note, make sure you don't drink any alcohol when booking the bird's nest because you don't want to be climbing up this ladder drunk at night. Definitely not a wise choice. The room itself is not air conditioned. In fact, it's not even a fan room. It's just you, yourself, and the bed. Here at Firefly Ubud, you are one with the outdoors. And don't worry about bringing up your luggages with you. There are lockers downstairs to keep your stuff. You may come across the occasional insects, lizards, chickens, dragonflies, and more. So make sure you treat all animals with respect as nature is their home. If you are afraid of heights or you don't like nature, then this place is not for you. However, if you are adventurous and you love nature, then you might think that this is the coolest place you've ever booked. Since the bird's nest is within close proximity to the rice fields, they have a very important member of their staff that ensures the location is mice-free. Yes, she is a cat, and she works very hard when needed. I heard she does a fantastic job.
Can I kiss you? Can I kiss you?
As you can see, the bathrooms are all open-air bathrooms. But even though they are outdoors, I rate their cleanliness a 10 out of 10. I was amazed to see how they were able to keep all the bathroom areas spotless, even though 90% of the place is outdoors. Thankfully, the shower has hot water and free toiletries to use, plus they also have a big stone bathtub, which we definitely took advantage of. Their common area was super chill. They have a ton of couches and chairs where you can lounge all day, and this also served as their social area where you could meet and hang out with other guests. Plus, you can also order food and dine here as well. Right next to the living dining area was their very artsy looking swimming pool. The pool was super cute and Instagrammable. Basically, this entire lounge area was my favorite place to stay when not in the bird's nest. Please be informed there is quite a trek to get to this Airbnb, maybe about a 10-minute walk from the main road. However, the staff is always available to escort you and carry your luggage to the Airbnb for you.
So our next accommodation is not accessible by a car, so the valet service picked our stuff up with a motorbike. This was the path that we walked. These are our luggages. And this is the way to the accommodation.
They always have a full staff on standby that will greet you when you arrive and will be there to assist you any way you'd like. Again, this is not your average hotel. This is a unique experience that may not be for everyone. So considering the 10-minute trek to get here, the fact that the room has no fan nor air conditioning, the fact that you have to climb a steep bamboo ladder to get to your room, the fact that you may come across an occasional wild creature, with all that being said, this may not be everyone's cup of tea.
Don't want to fall back, huh?
But to be honest, this was definitely one of our favorite Airbnbs we've ever booked in our lives. I'm telling you, this is your chance to experience Bali in all its natural glory. Now it's time for our bonus villa. Now I know this one isn't as affordable as the other villas I mentioned, but let me tell you, it's kind of affordable for what you get. This is your ultimate Bali villa in a nutshell. First off, you get that net bed overlooking the rice fields. You get your own private jacuzzi on the rooftop of your villa. Yes, on the rooftop. You also get a beautiful shared overlooking infinity pool. You get your own private in-house movie theater setup, and not only do you get free breakfast, but you also get free dinner. It's all of Bali's best Instagrammable shots in just one Airbnb. I would even say that this is the ultimate Bali villa. This place is called Woy Woy Escape Bracella, and it only costs $99 good for 2 packs, which is about $50 per head. So if you want that ultimate Bali experience and you have a few extra bucks to spare, consider saving this bonus villa as one of your options.
So those were the top 5 and bonus affordable villas to book in Bali. If you're going to Bali anytime soon, then save this video for reference. Share this video with your travel buddies and let them choose which one to book.
Just a disclaimer, prices may have changed over time, but as of today, the prices and the villas shared in this video are still active.
If this video helped you in any way, please hit that like button and comment down below if you have any questions.
On this channel, we teach you how to save money when traveling, how to make money when traveling, how to book cheap flights, cheap hotels, and just a whole lot of travel hacks. So if you want to travel around the world at half the cost, then hit that subscribe button and that notification bell below. So we hope you enjoyed this budget travel guide. This is Angelica Wanders.
This is Eileen Wanders. Never stop wondering.
Dancing.